Imagine two of the biggest K-pop stars in the world. One, a main dancer full of charm, Jimin from BTS. The other, the iconic vocalist from BLACKPINK, Rosé, with a distinctive voice full of wounds and strength. There are two names in the world, but strangely, their names are almost never juxtaposed in one sentence, except when silly rumors circulate. But behind the stage, the cameras, and the noise of fandom, there are small moments that get overlooked. A moment that if it had been done by a Western artist, would have been big news around the world. But this is Korea. It's K-pop. And sometimes, the public is not ready for reality. Are we too quick to ignore things that could be a hint of something bigger? Sparkles 1. An accidental look at SBS Gayo Taejun 2016, a gesture that was never discussed. Between the spotlights and the hustle and bustle of the 2016 SBS Gayo Taejun year-end event, the camera caught a glimpse of a gaze that lasted just under a second. But for observant fans, it's not just a coincidence. While Rosé was talking to the MC, the camera panned Jimin, who was standing in the back row. He stared straight at Rosé. His gaze? Unlike the usual gaze, there is a sense of awe or even something more personal. But because it was so short, only a few small fanbase accounts discussed it, and of course, it was immediately flooded with comments, Delulu. However, after being dissected by several slow-motion videos made by fans, it was seen that Jimin indeed lifted his face and followed Rosé with his gaze. The question is, was it just a coincidence? Or are we witnessing 1 second of a story that was never given a chance to develop? Fire 2. Deleted handshake moment on camera. Editing conspiracy? During one of the 2018 award shows, many fans reported that they saw a quick interaction between BTS and BLACKPINK members. Some even said Rosé had nodded and reached out to Jimin while backstage. However, when the final broadcast appeared, the moment was lost. Not in any camera. Even stranger, the camera cuts show the presence of rough cuts, such as uneven transitions. Netizens began to ask, was the moment deliberately deleted by the producer? Is it too sensitive to air? This question caused controversy, especially considering that both idols' agencies are very protective of their images. But one thing is certain, someone is trying to hide something. Musical notes 3. Songs they sang at different times, but too coincidental. In 2019, Rosé performed a cover of the song Eyes Closed by Halsey on Instagram Live. The song is full of shades of loss and longing. 2 weeks later, Jimin uploaded footage of himself singing a very similar part of the song, Promise, with a similar tone and feeling. Is this just a coincidence? Or is it a form of silent communication between two people who cannot interact openly due to industry and fan pressure? Many fans of conspiracy theories began to compile their own secret timeline. Dress 4. Jimin and Rosé, matching fashion styles or subtle cues. At several events in 2020, Jimin and Rosé were seen wearing outfits with very similar color tones and silhouettes, elegant black with silver accents, almost identical boots, and even similar accessories. Critical netizens called it just a coincidence because the fashion stylist happened to be in a big company. But fans, noticing a pattern, began to suspect. Is this a veiled form of communication between celebrities who cannot appear together in public?